So you play Rocket League and want to learn something new? Well, do I have the series for you? I will be teaching you how to do different types of mechanics ranking from bronze all the way to SSL. Probably. Welcome to Rocket League University.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rocket League University. As always, I'll be your teacher, Dr. Remedy, and today I'll be showing you guys how to do a half flip. Now this video will be split into 3 sections. 1, what is a half flip? 2, why the half flip is a useful mechanic to learn and use, and 3, a step-by-step tutorial on how to do a half flip. So to get things started, let's get into the first section. First things first, we need to go over what a half flip is. A half flip is a mechanic in Rocket League that is used for faster rotations when you get caught out of the play. This is used by all players to turn their cars 180 degrees while remaining on the ground. This is particularly useful for recovering from awkward positions that you may end up in, and it can quickly change direction and gain momentum to keep up with the play. This is another mechanic that is used all the way from the bottom ranks to the highest, as it is one of the fastest ways to recover. Now, let's discuss the next section. No matter what rank you are, it is always a good mechanic to keep on hand to maintain the speed of your gameplay. After a bump or a failed challenge puts you in a bad position and facing the wrong way of the play, instead of doing a long turn, a half flip is a faster and more efficient way to recover. This mechanic is very versatile and can be used in numerous situations, whether it is defending your net, challenging an opponent, or transitioning from offense to defense, meaning it is a good mechanic to master. It also helps to conserve boost, as it relies more on the initial jump and air roll rather than boosting. Plus, it'll help gain momentum as stated earlier, and will require you to use less boost to rejoin the play. Now I've made my point, it's time to start learning how to do it. Okay, now before we start learning how to do the half flip, there is one thing that we need to know first, which is how to flip cancel. Flip cancel is pretty much doing a normal flip, whether it be forwards or backwards, and canceling it halfway through to stop momentum from the flip. So real quick, I'll just show you. As you can see, the gamepad is in the bottom right corner of the screen. I'm just gonna do a flip cancel backwards. It's just pulling the stick back, and then once it gets to the point where you want to stop, you want to push this joystick forward, just like this. So now you notice how once I was halfway through, I pushed the stick forward, which then killed the whole momentum of my car and pretty much made it to where my roof was facing the ground. And I'll do it one more time. Now that'll be a key component as to how to do a half flip. So now we'll talk about all the steps required. So now that we got the flip cancel out of the way, we're going to talk about the 5 simple steps on how to do a half flip. Now, the first step is just going to be a normal single jump. The reason that it's going to be a single jump is because you need the second jump to dodge backwards and do a backflip. For the second step, it is not completely necessary, but I feel it helps to just make your half flip look that much better, and that is just tilting your car backwards. Now it doesn't have to be a lot since you will be backflipping afterwards, but it just makes it look a little bit more cleaner and easier to read. So all you're gonna do is single jump and tilt back a little bit. Now you don't want to tilt back completely because it'll just make you backflip awkward and then your half flip will be all messed up. So just tap the joystick backwards a little bit and that should be enough. So now the third step is going to implement that flip cancel that we talked about earlier, and it is doing a backflip but canceling it halfway through so that the roof of your car is facing the ground. So I'll move out of the way a little bit so I have a little bit more room. You're just going to do the same motions as before, but you're going to continue to hold your joystick back to do a backflip and then cancel it. Just like that. And if you may have missed what I said earlier, flip canceling is just holding your joystick in the opposite direction to just completely stop the momentum of your flip. So I'll do it one more time. And after this step, this is how you should end up. So for step 4, I will be showing you how to use directional air roll with it. It is possible to use free air roll, but when you progress further in what you want to do mechanics wise, directional air roll is going to be better for you in doing that. So for this step, after you cancel the flip, you're going to hold directional air roll until your wheels are parallel to the ground. It should look something like this. And I'll do it one more time. Now for the 5th and last step, it is just boosting once all your wheels are on the ground. So altogether, it should look something like this. And I'll do it one more time. And as you can see, that is going to be a lot faster than taking a wide turn, even power sliding, right? It's just going to be so much quicker, and you're going to get that straight line to the position that you want to be to play defense. And that's the end of the tutorial, guys. Now you know step by step how to do a half flip and just make your recoveries that much better and that much quicker. Alright guys, that concludes today's tutorial. I hope you all found this useful and enjoyed watching. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to learn with me as your teacher. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments and I will make sure to respond to them as soon as I can. And again, thank you all for watching and keep gaming.